Light on. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon edition of Creative Talent Productions, where I bring you my creativity from my mouth to God's ears. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. I have not been wearing a hijab, um, but I converted to Islam. I don't have, well, I don't have any desire to affiliate with the former faith that I was raised in, and I felt that way since a young age. But anyway, I'm trying to see if is my audio being picked up. I don't know if my audio is on. I'm trying to see, is the audio on? No. Okay. I believe if anybody comes on, could you let me know if you hear me? Hello, hello. I have this microphone on, and I have the AC running in the dishwasher. Um, so I don't want to speak. Let me see. I want to see something. Okay, here we go. I'm actually on. I'm on live. Okay, so the audio is working. Uh, yeah, I'm going to talk about the Housewives and Bravo. Uh, this is to the Bravo network uh, and to the Housewives. And I'm not hating, I'm not dissing, I'm just expressing what I think is going to be the immediate, or if not a very near future. I think that the shows are all going to be ending the Housewives. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to have another series of shows on with younger groups of adults socializing. And that's what I think is going to happen. Everything goes in cycles. So with everything going in cycles, you know, we have to look at the current overall economic climate that we are in, and the current economic climate is showing that Comcast has been losing stocks. Everything is numbers. Everything is money. Networks, like I wrote in on someone I follow, a podcast blogger. I don't know. I'm gonna just call everyone who speaks upon different networks and shows. I'm gonna call everyone podcasters because it's actually what we're doing. We're expressing our opinion via a audio visual, and but our audio can be transferred. So I believe that because of the overall economy, how things have been going, and the lower level of the value of the stock, because that's what it comes down to. So, and also too, because there has been a lot of any mods. If you could see any obscene language, could you just kind of block it? um any Okay, it's there. What has gone on now with these shows is that there has been so much conflict between cast members, for a host of different reasons. I mean, it's human nature. You put people together, in any type of a social, familial, even a secular environment, business, work environment, education, there will be friction. Okay. So, but now the network the networks have capitalized on all of the cast members, and they're never going to see any residuals from all the money that these networks have earned. So I say this now to Andy Cohen. I say this to Pastor Jamal Bryant. You two are on a different spectrum as far as, he's an executive producer. Jamal is a pastor, and he's an activist. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's the way to do it. Keep it going. 100% stay activated at all times. There is no rest on that being activated for civil rights for people. That's it, bottom line. So now, with the amount of money that y'all have made, um, that money needs to be given to every cast member because you all see the handwriting on the wall. The handwriting is on the wall. It's not like it's something that like I'm conjuring up in my head to say, oh yeah, no, the ratings have, it's. Let's put it this way. Um, Once you leave the cake out in the rain, you're never going to have that recipe again. So basically, the longevity of the recipe has had expired. It has had its shelf life. I mean, had it had you I feel that if the a series that has had this much of a success, people should be you should like change people around. If you change people around, then you could still have like you're still going to have like the core of the show, but the people need to start a union. They have got to start a union. They have got to start a union, and without a union, well, you're not going to benefit from any future earnings that the network will make once you're no longer receiving those big hefty salaries. I mean, that's what it comes down to, so I always speak about rights. I speak about, for the people, we the people, for the people, you know. I don't just think about me, myself, and I. I'm not a like I tell my son, because my son is everything, the world revolved around my son. It really did. Every planet revolves around my son, but he's also he has Asperger's, okay? And then now later on in life, unfortunately, because of, well, a substance, as far as that goes with adult children, I mean, you can come from the most perfect background, you can come from the most jacked up background. Once a child is Once you let go, I tell this to my son, because I'm, like I said, very philosophical. I said, once I let your hand go and you went to school and you were out in the world, I was no longer there to observe everything that you were taking in, what you were hearing, what you were seeing. Okay. So, what I'm saying is that you can be the best parent, you could be the worst parent. And what your children are going to do is out of our control. You understand? Like when they're younger, yeah, they're formative, and they emulate what they see, so forth and so on. But you know, so you never know. It's a coin toss. Everything in life is a coin toss. But he's better now, so hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, but yeah. So getting back to the shows, I just hope everybody, like, the different avenues of employment. Nothing ever lasts forever, but I really hope that you guys, you form a union, and you receive some kind of residuals. Because you're in you're in the entertainment industry. You're in the entertainment, even though it's not like scripted, but let's put it this way: most of the people that are working on the set, like they're going to be union electricians, they're going to be union stagehands, they're going to be union drivers. All right. So you can rah rah, Donald all you want. um, Donald, the on the right, they're not about unions. They don't care about unions. Everything is right now, here and now. What money? Show me the money. Show me the money, because they got to make sure that their families and their heirs are going to be set and established for life. We don't fit into that category, but people have the misconception where they think that because they have some money, they might have a business, they'll have a nice home, and the home has gained equity. um Yeah, yeah. Unless unless you're in the millionaire category, people need to wake up. Okay, and even if you are in the millionaire category because of whatever you have going on, you know, whatever, do you. But when people that are self-centered and self-absorbed and they don't GFA, I mean GAF, hmm, yeah, that's what we have. That's what we have. Anyway, everybody, have a good one. And I don't know what this person said. I wanna translate this. Hold on. I wanna I gotta take a screenshot of that. I don't know what this person said. Well, that looks like it is Indonesian in yeah, Indonesian. Uh-huh. I have a lot of people from Indonesia who watch my channel. How are you, Indonesia? I hope you're well. Okay. Oh my God, what a big head I got. Oh God. Anyway, everybody, I'll be back. Have a good one. And we're living in a different time right now. Okay. Um, Something I'm going to leave people with. Um, think about think about the hit song that was out in the summer 2023. Right. Think about the hit song that was out in summer 2001. Just think about that for a second. And I'm bringing that up because it's part of what has been happening now. And if you think not, well, uh, look look at everything. Don't just look at the glitter. See what's behind that glitter, because what's behind that glitter is going to be a lot of dust, all right, and a lot of mold and a lot of bacteria and fungi. That is our world. That is the Western world. You know, this is why all this need for materialism is so prevalent in our society. The need to well, carry on in such a destructive manner for humanity, as per what is happening via Mr. President, you know? Yeah, there's a lot to it. Look at everything, not at only what shines. Okay, people? And if my eyes are crossed, well, that's because they are. They really are. I have, and my right eye, or is it my left eye? Which one goes in? I see the left eye going in. It's like, how many fingers? My brother used to do this to me. They tormented me. I can't take the trauma. Two, four, six. Oh, the trauma. Have a good one. Bye.